So I said I would do a admirations of the signs, and that is what we're doing today. Just like last time, I'd love it if you guys could take your guesses at what my moon sign is, as I did with the last one, in which I am a Leo sun. Or if you're just here to hear some compliments about your signs, that's totally fine as well. Okay, just like before, I am going to start with my brows, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back, and I've just gone ahead and done my brows and primed my eyes with Tarte Shape Tape. That's what I did. Let's get into it. Since I started with Aries last time, I thought it'd be fun to go backwards this time. So fun. I'm so original.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing.
I'm gonna start with Pisces. One thing I really admire about Pisces, I haven't met too many Pisces in my life, but all the ones I have met are really like likable people. They're really easy to get along with. I feel like a lot of the times they're empaths. Probably comes along with their sensitive nature. They're empathetic, and they are relatable. It is what it is. You know, every Pisces I've met, they're just like this vibe about them. They're just like, you can't help but not like them, even if they're really sensitive sometimes. My brother's a Pisces, so like saying all these compliments, it kind of makes me a little bit sick, but we'll go ahead. Next up, we have Aquarius. Aquarians are just so free-spirited people. Super go with the flow, easygoing. They're less likely to hold like long grudges. Honestly, I find Aquarians to be quite funny. Unintentionally funny. They'll just like do things like in their little weird way, and it's just like, where the frick did that come from? You can't help but laugh. And they're really good sports about it. They'll join in typically. I also think they're kind of no drama kind of people. They're typically like good mediators, I think, because they can see it from like an outside perspective, outside view. And they're just so good with animals. They're so like humanitarian. They really care for other people. It's good for someone like a Leo who's more self-driven. You watch any of your Aquarius friends. Are they or are they not animal whisperers?
Look at all those chickens.
They typically look quite unbothered sometimes, but I have an inkling that Aquarians are a lot more emotional than people may think. But like it takes you off guard because they do give off an energy where they're just so cool, calm, collected, laid back, and suddenly it's like everything's wrong. Does this look awful? I cannot tell. Now we're on to Capricorns. I now realize I went really hard on Capricorns, but they're just really grounded people. Grounded opinions, they're well educated, and they keep themselves down to earth in that respect. And they have a really realistic view on life, which I really appreciate. Also, being a Leo sun, not good with money, I really appreciate how pedantic Capricorns are about money. Influences you to be a little bit better with your spending, if you know what I mean. Try to, at least. I did say this was like a negative thing, and they're really hard to convince, but in a way when they defend their opinions, they're really backed up and educated. Like they're not just out of nowhere and just because they're being stubborn. They have well thought out arguments for why they disagree. These are so uneven. Now we're on to Sagittarius. I found it very difficult to pick out the bad signs with them last time. I just have an infinity for Sagittarius. I just love them so much. Sagittarius is just the definition of fun. Period! Okay, they are just such fun people. Like, you'll always have a good time with a Sagittarius, in my opinion.
That's my opinion!
Like, out of all the signs, they are definitely the most spontaneous. It always ends up well for them. They're extremely lucky. They're ruled by Jupiter. Their adventures typically turn out really well for them, and they have crazy stories. Sorry guys, got a little distracted there with that glitter. Holy moly. I also said that they're like fashionista-y. Fashionista-y, that doesn't really...
You better stop!
I think I'm creating new words, guys. They just have like impeccable taste in fashion. It's really like innovative, off the cuff. I find that they like are good at making new trends. Also, they construct a trend. Thank you. I'm literally obsessed with this. How fun! Jeez Louise. For Sag, I just also wrote that they're really enviable and confident. They work hand in hand, aren't they? Their confidence is just so enviable. Go after what they want. They make a statement when they walk in the room. Even they have like a really confident strut, I find sometimes.
Yeah.
Finally, I can get onto the face. I don't know if it's just me, but the eyes stress me out way too much to be comfortable. Oof. Anyone else get so annoyed with how chapped their lips get? Mine just like lips have no color either way, so it's like same for me. Scorpio. Now you guys know how hard I found it to roast Scorpio. Actually, I don't know if I included it in, but basically I cut out a lot of parts where I was basically praising Scorpio because my weakness is Scorpio, okay? They are just so interesting to me. I love how mysterious they are. and how they say it like it is. You like watch them like size up a situation because they're thinking, what the frig is going on here? I love how mysterious they can be. They're not like a Pisces where they're easy to read. You don't know what's going on in their head. And with a Scorpio, it could be freaking anything. And for that's why I find them so intriguing. Never know what's going on in their head. And I also put that they're really quick-witted. Every Scorpio I know in my life is extremely quick-witted in like a funny way, or in like a nasty way, I suppose too, but I find it funny. My brows looking so thick today. They never usually look this thick, and it's actually
really upsetting me.
Can't brows just do what brows are meant to do? Oh, this is really annoying me. Oh, I'm gonna have to move on, guys. This is really upsetting me. Did I even finish Scorpio? Yes, I did. Oh my god. I didn't do my bronzer. I'm a dumbass. Cancel me in the comments. On to Libra. Libra, I said they're just some of the kindest, most friendly souls out there. Their kindness is contagious. Like, it's not hard to get along with a Libra. Whilst I did like give them a little bit of a bad rep for not choosing sides last video, I do like that they try and support each person. They're my social justice Warriors. And I really like that it's not hard to get along with a Libra. Like, you never feel like you're out of place when you're with a Libra, in my opinion. I use the Coty Airspun powder, by the way, and do y'all hate your grandma or something? Because I think that smells amazing.
And
Why am I still using this spray?
I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. I did it.
Gotta say, I freaking hate this smell. Ugh. I have a thing against gum, and it smells like that strawberry extra chewing gum, and it makes me sick. While the camera was off, I also went in with my under eyes, and I'll just line them. Or should I do white? That's kind of fun. I'll do white. Was that a big mistake? No, there's no mistakes in makeup. It's the eye of the beholder. Hee hee. Contour. My face. Now I'm on to Virgos. Now we all know my little journey with Virgo last video, but I do have some good things to say about them. First of all, I think if you're ever in a situation where you don't know what to do, you call a Virgo and they'll know what to do. They're really good at solving problems in that way. Also wrote that they're very particular in their tastes and like what they like, and I really admire that as someone who is kind of all over the place. I always think of Virgo as like the sign of like smarts. Like, they're typically quite intelligent, even if like intelligent in ways that suits them. Like, they've mastered a craft at something. Also that anything they put their mind to, they can figure out pretty easily, I find. Just good at tackling new tasks. Problem solvers for sure. I'll also write that they're so particular that they're quite tidy people. I don't know, well, even if they're not tidy, they just like have a place for everything. They're just so particular in that sense, which is really admirable. Virgo's actually in my North Node. What's the thing I need to work on in my life? Probably why I feel the way I do about Virgo sometimes. Sometimes, guys. Let's calm down. Now onto Leo. Now, it feels really weird to compliment my sign, but I do actually have quite a few Leo friends as well. And look, no, you know what, I'm gonna say it. I'm confident in these compliments as well. Leos love to make people feel good. After themselves, they love to make sure that people are feeling similar about themselves. I think it's really nice. It's like, yes, they're self-absorbed, but straight after they're thinking about everyone else. They're just making sure that everyone's okay. They do give a lot too. It's just big givers in that sense as well. I also put that they're really big mood makers. Like, their contribution to any kind of social outing is very much recognized, and if they're in a good mood, everyone else is going to be in a good mood too. That's what I've been told. This feels so awkward to be like, yeah guys, I'm a mood maker. Well, there's a hint, my moon is not in Leo, so I'm not entirely all the things about a Leo. I said that they're also funnily dramatic. Every time they have a story, they make it so dramatic that it cannot be funny. I really resonate with this. Makes a situation interesting, no? I can relate.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
For Cancer. Now, reviewing the footage for last video, I was quite harsh on Cancers, and I'm like, could have reined it in a little bit. But I do have some compliments for Cancers as well. And after reviewing my chart again, I have a lot of Cancer in my chart, so I really went in for myself, basically. I wrote that they're really gentle people. Like, they really care. They really like bubble wrap people's feelings. Like, they never want to like harm or hurt anyone's feelings. They're very sensitive towards and making sure that they don't hurt anyone else. They're super maternal. They're really good with like empathizing with people. I really do admire that about Cancers. You get mad at someone that just wants the best for people and cares a lot about them. Like, you can't. Like, if they're having a struggle or they're upset about something, they can get just as mad for you when you digress your problems with them. Your problem is then their problem. Like, they are so overboard with it, which is really nice. It kind of reaffirms how you're feeling. They never make you feel like your feelings are invalid, which is really, really sweet, isn't it? For Geminis, now I said I really love Geminis. I just get along with them really, really well. Some of the most easygoing, go with the flow people. They don't get too serious until it like really involves them. Like they also give great advice. Geminis are really, really fun to go out with, I find. Because they can talk to anyone, you just feel like you can mesh with all these groups in turn if you have a Gemini friend. These lashes are coming out super wonky. And they're straight up not the same. How rude. Bada bing, bada boom. Took my sweet time today, didn't I? Jesus. But yeah, I do find Geminis to be really fun people. A little duality situation going on. I feel like I've never had an awkward moment with a Gemini too. Like they're just like, it never feels weird around them. That could just be a personal opinion though. Whatever. Now for Taurus. I went in with Taurus as well because both my sister and my dad are Tauruses, and I have my issues with Taurus, let me tell you that, as demonstrated with last video. But I did say that they have really good street smarts. Like I am up in the clouds sometimes, so to have some like a Taurus who's super down to earth and just like knows trivial things about life and how to go about life is really necessary for my sanity, my safety. Yeah, I love how realistic they are too, because sometimes it really doesn't hurt to be brought back down to earth all of the time, and a lot of people do need that, and they offer it to you, that's for sure. I love that they know how to relax as well. Like it doesn't take long. Like the Taurus in my life, they can go to sleep like that. They know how to relax really, really easy. Just so enviable. They know what gets them calm. They know how to wind down, and they don't have to go look for it elsewhere. Like say I would, like going out and like being social like really energizes me. Whereas they don't need that kind of stimulation to feel like themselves. I also said that they'll defend you till like the end of time. I feel like they will. Even if you're probably wrong, they will defend you just because they love you. Anything you do to mess up, they will have your back. That's the right lash. Now good old last sign, Aries. My Aries. Well, I did say that they're so intense last time and so like competitive and things. I do really envy their drive. They have such a drive for what they want, and they know how to get there. They know the avenue to take. I love how resourceful they are too, and how willing they are to help others. I wanted to say that I find them really, really confident people, which is really admirable as well. I am all done. I'm really into this look actually. I've never done a look like this before, but so onto my moon sign. My moon sign is obviously Pisces. The color palette is pretty obvious here. Yes, my moon is Pisces. I don't know if that means anything to you guys. I know what it means for me. But yeah, it's probably why I'm so into this whole astrology stuff, being a Pisces moon, but whatever. I just thought I'd go ahead and tell you my rising because it's Leo. I'm not going to make another video describing waiting to see what my rising sign is when you already have seen me address Leo in the past.
This is so humiliating!
So yes, I am a sun in Leo, a rising Leo, and a Pisces moon. So not sure if anyone cared, but I thought it was kind of fun. Let me know if you like this look. All the details about this look are going to be in the description down below. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. Bye guys!